Hello, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. I'm Jen, and this is A Better Life with Jen. Come along with me as I travel on a work trip. I'm headed to Salt Lake City for a conference for work. It's going to be about a 3-day conference, so headed out. Got my last things packed, have my suitcase, my backpack. I'm going to head out and pick up a friend who's going with me, a work colleague. We're going to have a great time, and I'm going to take you along for the journey. It's about a little over 2-hour drive to the airport for us. I love living away from a big city. It's super peaceful. However, it does make traveling a little less convenient when you have to, drive a ways to the airport, but it's worth it living where we do. So come along with me for the next several days as we explore Salt Lake City. As you can see, we made it on the plane. Security was pretty quick and even had a chance to check out the lounge, which I accessed through my Priority Pass account from my Capital One Venture X card. We didn't have a ton of time in the lounge, but had about 10-15 minutes, got a little snack, got a soda. It was just nice to check out. So now I'm just gonna sit back and enjoy the flight. It's about an hour and a half, and then we'll touch down in Salt Lake City, and I will pick you back up once I get to the hotel and get checked in. So I've made it to the room, got all checked in. The hotel is uber fancy. I feel all bougie. I'll give you a little hotel tour here. Going into the very large bathroom with a nice closet, iron, clothes steamer. Not going to use those. Nice little coffee pot. There is a nice fluffy robe, the sink, and then the shower, which there's another sink in here, and then the toilet, but really nice, very fancy. And then the rest of the room coming through here is huge and gorgeous. You can see the bed there, and then there's this really nice sitting area over here. Haven't turned all the lights on, so it's a little bit dark, but very nice sitting area with a couch, a nice chair, and then a desk here so I can get some work done. And then we'll head over and see the view out the window. So it's an absolutely beautiful day, evening in Salt Lake City. It's about 8 o'clock right now. We just got in, and the weather out is perfect. Not too warm, not too cool. It was a little bit of a breeze. We had a little bit of a walk from the train station, but not bad at all. And then over across the street, can't see very well, is actually where the conference is. These are sort of like sister hotels. The one across the street is called the Grand America, and this is the Little America. So really, really nice, very fancy. And this will be my home for the next couple of days. So I will take you along as we explore Salt Lake City. It's absolutely gorgeous out there. So I obviously look a little bit wind-blown. It was a little bit windy walking down here from the train station. But since, like I said, it's about 8 o'clock, I'm just going to grab some dinner and then call it an early night because we're going to have a long day tomorrow. But I will take you along for all of it. So just headed out to start day one of the conference. Went down to the hotel gym this morning, had a great quick little run. Now headed across the street. Hopefully I'll be able to get some content while we're there, let you know the kind of things that we're learning, but it should be a great day. Conference goes most of the day today. Tomorrow afternoon we do have free, so I hope to explore the city and show you a little bit of Salt Lake. It looks like a beautiful day out today, a little chilly, but nice and clear. So come along and we'll see what the day takes. So I'm just going to do a little voiceover showing you the incredible gardens at the Grand America Hotel. They have this fabulous courtyard with more tulips than I've ever seen in my life. The grounds were absolutely spectacular. The number of flowers was just amazing. They were all in bloom. They were so beautiful, especially on the sunny days that we were there. This courtyard was great to get out and get some fresh air in between the sessions. So far, day one of the conference has been great, some great education. Met up with some people that I know from elsewhere, so it was great to be able to see some people. The conference venue is absolutely incredible. This hotel is amazing. The grounds are beautiful. There's tulips everywhere. The hotel is like uber fancy. There's chandeliers everywhere. And Salt Lake City is absolutely gorgeous. The weather's great. It's a little bit breezy, but it's not too cold. So it's really nice for being able to walk around. There's a little welcome reception tonight, which I'm going to take you along for. And then tomorrow there's a lot more educational sessions. Tomorrow the afternoon is pretty free, so I'll take you around. We'll do a little shopping in Salt Lake and see what it has to offer. Well, day two of the conference is about to start. So far it's been great, so going to learn a lot more today. Had a great workout at the gym this morning. It was actually pretty busy, surprisingly. Most of the time I go to hotel gyms and they're pretty empty, but this one's been very busy. But even with that, it's a really nice gym. Was able to get a good workout in. Now ready to start the day. The conference ends about 12:30 today with some optional stuff after that. So I may go to the optional stuff, but my friend and I may do some shopping instead. So I will take you along for that and let you know what the day holds. So as you can see, this is the gym behind me. It's a really nice setup. Treadmills, a rower, a couple Peloton bikes, an elliptical, a bunch of dumbbells, and some weight machines. So really, really nice. And then I will show you the pool next. So the pool is really cool because it's an indoor-outdoor, so you can actually swim sort of under this little tunnel that goes outside. So really, really pretty. And then there's a hot tub as well. So you can see this is the outdoor part of the pool, and then you can swim right under that and it comes to the indoor part of the pool. So we are free for the afternoon. I'm gonna go on a little walk before I meet up with my friend, and we're gonna walk up to the little shopping center and catch some dinner up there. The weather's cool, it's overcast, but it's fine for walking around. We'll take you along, show you the beautiful city. As you can see, the hotel, the Grand America, is absolutely spectacular. There are so many chandeliers inside, more chandeliers than I've ever seen in my life. So I'll show you a little bit of the inside of that as well. So as you can see down the hallway there, there's just chandeliers everywhere. I'll flip the camera around and show you some more. So we have all of these chandeliers in the main hallway right when you come in. There's also a little bar, and there's somebody playing a harp. And then in the evenings, they actually have a band in there as well. So it's pretty impressive. Okay, cool. See you later. So as you can see, the Mormon temple is undergoing construction. You can see it's all covered in scaffolding. When I was here several years ago, it was not under construction and you could walk around it and it was absolutely gorgeous. But today, obviously not quite as pretty with all the scaffolding around it. Well, day three is about to start. Yesterday evening, we did do a little shopping and got some dinner. I did not film anything because it was rainy and cold. So we walked up to the little shopping center. It's about a mile away. And it was I would say a light rain, heavy drizzle the whole time. And it was pretty cold. So we just walked up as quickly as we could, did a little shopping, got some dinner, brought it back, and sat in the lobby in front of this amazing warm fire and ate our dinner and warmed up, and then just kind of crashed and went to bed. So nothing exciting last night. It's raining right now, but the forecast calls for clearing in the next couple of hours, and then cold, but no rain today. So the conference goes most of the day today, but if I have a chance to get out this evening and do a little walking, I will show you a little bit of the city. So let's get day 3 started. So we are on a break for the poster presentation session. So think science fair for adults. People present their posters of their projects that we did. It gets really chaotic in here, but I'll give you a little glimpse of what it looks like. We actually presented our poster a couple days ago, which was great. People stopped by, read your poster, ask any questions about your project. So it was really fun. But like I said, there's a ton of posters and there's a poster presentation each day. So I'll kind of give you a little look as to what it looks like. So as you can see, there's just rows and rows of poster presentations. And in the next couple of minutes, this room is going to get packed and really loud and really chaotic. So I just wanted to give you a little hint of what it looks like before all the craziness in this room. So as you can see, the sun has come out, the skies have cleared. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's warmed up quite a bit as well, and these beautiful blue skies. So we are on our lunch break, so I'm going to get a quick little walk in, but I'm hoping that this weather holds and the sun holds out so that after the conference, late afternoon, early evening, it's still nice enough to go do a little exploring. So I've just walked up to this little park, which actually is where their city hall is, and I will show you a picture of it. It looks straight like something right out of Harry Potter. It literally looks like a castle, so it's pretty impressive. Different than any city hall I have ever seen in my life, but I will take you to see a picture of it. I'm just gonna flip you around so that you can see it, and let me know, comment if you think it looks like something from Harry Potter. So there it is. Like I said, really, really impressive. Looks like, you know, some sort of English castle, really something that you would see in Harry Potter. But really, really impressive. There's a nice little kind of park around it, but super pretty and just like a block away from the hotel. So just a quick little couple-minute walk to get to it. So I walked up a little over a mile from the hotel and found this amazing little shopping center. It's called Trolley Square. It has some really nice stores. I went into Williams-Sonoma, Pottery Barn. There's a Whole Foods, which I love. I don't have one near where I live, but I'm definitely gonna go in there and just peruse the aisles and see what I can find. So I went to Whole Foods, which was super fun. I love to look around there. They have so much cool stuff. Got some salad stuff to have for dinner tonight back in my room. And then I found this protein drink, and it's called Remedy Organics, but it's matcha flavored. And I absolutely am loving matcha. So 20 grams of plant-based protein. So I'm gonna have this tomorrow with breakfast, and I will report back to you on how it tastes, but it sounds really good. It also has prebiotics in it, so looks pretty good. So I'll let you know how it is. Now I'm just going to spend the rest of the evening in my room, getting a little bit of computer work done and sort of, synthesizing everything that I've learned the last 3 days. There's been so much information, so much stuff I'm going to take back to my job. And then tomorrow, the program only goes until about noon, and then I have to head to the airport, and the trip is over and I'll be home. So it'll be nice to be home, but it's been fabulous and I've learned a ton so far. So about ready to head over across the street for day 4 of the conference, the last day. It's been incredible. Learned so much, connected with a lot of colleagues, so it's been really fun. Today the conference ends about noon, and then I head to the airport to fly home. Salt Lake City is beautiful, and it is an amazing day today. Clear blue skies. You can see the mountains with a little bit of snow top on them. So absolutely gorgeous. I wish I was staying all day today because it would be amazing to go explore a little bit today as well. But alas, I have to get back home and back to real life. So I've made it to the airport, made it through security, which was actually pretty quick. I was a little nervous because today is the first day of the mandatory Real ID. and I wasn't sure how that was going to go. It actually wasn't bad at all. They had a separate line for people who still didn't have a real ID, and I guess they have some extra security to go through. But for those of us that had it, it went pretty quickly. I've actually had my real ID for several years, but I was still nervous that, it wasn't going to be really real. So actually, when I was leaving to come on my trip, I asked the TSA agent, I made sure, I said, this is going to work next week, right? And she was like, yes, you're fine. I said, okay, good. So it worked just fine today when I went through security. So I left myself plenty of time, though, because I was nervous about that, and I hate feeling rushed. I'm always an early person. So I still have about an hour left before I board. So I grabbed a snack, and then I'm just going to walk around the airport. It's my favorite thing to do when I get to an airport early, is just kind of cruise around, look at some of the stores. I don't buy anything because everything is insanely overpriced in an airport, but it's fun just to walk around, kind of just stretch my legs a little bit before I sit on a plane, and then I have to sit in the car to get home for a couple hours after that. So definitely going to walk around a little bit and then just wait to board. It's absolutely beautiful out, so just enjoying the sun outside, and then I will let you know when I make it on the airplane.
We've been cleared for departure. Double check that your seatbelts are tightly fastened.
Well, here we are, right back where this vlog started. I made it home safely. The flight was super easy. We landed about 15 minutes early, which was great because I still had about a 2-hour drive home from the airport. So the drive was beautiful. The weather was great. Now I'm home. I'm going to unpack everything. I am definitely one of those people that as soon as I get home from a trip, I need to unpack everything, put everything away. That's just how I am. I know some people leave stuff in their suitcase for a long time. I cannot do that. I have to put it all away. So overall, the trip was amazing. Like I've said, I learned so much great stuff to take back to improve our program. It was just great to meet people from all over the country. So really nice to connect with some people and see what other programs are doing. My travel companion, my friend from work, we had a great time. We walked everywhere. Salt Lake City is gorgeous. Except for one day, the weather was really nice. The one day it was kind of cold and rainy, but that didn't stop us. It's a very walkable city. Everything is flat, and if you're in the downtown area, you can walk everywhere. You do not need a car. They have an amazing train system that takes you from the airport straight to downtown. Very easy and convenient. So overall, like I said, an amazing trip. I had so much fun. Not ready to get back to real life and back to reality. I hope you enjoyed this vlog, this little trip with me to Salt Lake City. If you did, give it a like, subscribe to my channel. It really does help. Let me know in the comments if you've ever been to Salt Lake City and what was your favorite thing to do there. It's absolutely beautiful. So, as always, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it, and I will see you next week with another video.